We are live, Unoriginal FC, back in the cut. And today I'm bringing a video that, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, but it's a conversation again that needs to be had. And I'm not even going to spend the time, to individually shout out my fellow Lit House brothers and sisters, because I really do want to get straight into it. But I will say, peace and love to the gang as always. You know what I'm saying? I love you lot. Please like, comment, subscribe as always. But as we're all well aware, James Bouknight in the last couple of days was arrested for they say DWI. The man was passed out in his vehicle, drunk with alcohol, and he had a gun in his lap. Now, what I want to ask you today is, why is the Charlotte Hornets organization a literal hell for younger players? The Hornets organization is hell for younger players. What gets me the most is TMZ released a picture of Bouknight passed out off of the alcohol in his car with a gun in his lap. And you niggas wanna throw a fellow black man away so quickly, laugh at him, make jokes like, oh, you criminal, you thug. Oh, look at you just throwing away your NBA career because you want to be a thug. You looked at that photo and saw a man isolated in his own vehicle, blackout drunk with a gun in his lap, and you thought, he's a thug. That's what honestly came to your mind. You never once thought to yourself, all the gaslighting that he's been subjected to, all the gaslighting, all the constant negative feedback and criticism he's received since he's been in Charlotte, being told constantly that he's not good enough, when clearly he has always been good enough to be a starter level player for the Hornets. You picked him with your 11th pick, and you've reduced him to literal G League level. You drafted him with your 11th pick, was clearly good enough to be in the main roster, to get the minutes that a lottery draft pick would get, and you subject him to the G League and few 10-minute bursts here in the NBA. And you wonder why the man is battling demons. You wonder why mentally he is in a dark place. You wonder why possibly he may have tried to do harm to himself. But no, your first thought was to laugh at him, make jokes at him, and throw him away. Throw him to the wolves like you did to Miles. Like you do to any fellow black brother that has made mistakes in the past. What is going on in Charlotte? Why is it that Malik Monk was having drug issues? Why is it that Dwayne Bacon came out and said that he wanted to commit suicide while he was a member of the Charlotte Hornets? Why is it that these young players, time and time again, leave Charlotte and start speaking on the indescribable pain that they felt in Charlotte? People wanted to commit suicide playing for the Hornets organization. What do you think? What do you think LaMelo's going through? How do you think LaMelo feels? What do you think's going through LaMelo's psyche? The Hornets organization is akin to a plantation. It is akin to a plantation. The young players in Charlotte are constantly degraded, gaslighted, constantly told you are not good enough, constantly given a lack of respect. For whatever political reasons, are constantly getting their NBA careers fucked up, their minutes decreased, not getting their touches. And it leads to a situation today where you find Book Knight drunk, having passed out in his vehicle, isolated in his own vehicle with a gun in his lap. That is what it's led to today. I pray for James Book Knight. I pray for him. And I knew something was... You had to have known something was up when you saw how he was playing in pre-season. Because in pre-season, he did not look like James Book Knight. I don't care what anybody says. That was not James Book Knight on the court. That was a man that was clearly dealing with some shit. James Book Knight, I'm not going to throw you away, James Book Knight. The Lit House is not going to throw you away, James Book Knight. Blizzo, we're not going to throw you away. The Lit House will not throw you and Book Knight away, Blizzo. We won't do it. We will be here for you, bro. We will be sending you constant messages of support. We will have your back. Because the Hornets organization doesn't. The Hornets organization is a breeding ground for depression and anxiety and suicidal thoughts. That is what it is a breeding ground for drug abuse. There are too many examples, too many instances with the same kind of profile player, young players from a certain kind of background that keep going through the dark phases that they go through whilst playing for this organization. It has to stop. Questions need to be asked. Conversations need to be had. It broke my heart to see that picture that TMZ put out of James Book Knight passed out in his vehicle with a gun in his lap. He could possibly have done some harm to himself, and people just want to laugh and people want to throw him away to the wolves. We will not do it. And we will continue to demand answers. We will continue to demand answers of this demonic franchise. That is what they are, a demonic franchise. Because what they have done to these young players that have come up through the Hornets organization is demonic. James Book Knight, I say again. Blizzo, I say again. We will not throw you away. We have your back. I have your back. The Lit House have your back. Conversations need to be had. And I pray for all of these young players in the Hornets organization. I really do. And I pray for those, that are still dealing with the effects in the aftermath of being a Hornets player. With that being said, it's an emotional one, man. It's tough to see these young black brothers going through what they're going through and people throwing them away to the wolves so quickly. But we won't do it. The Lit House refused to do it. Like, comment and subscribe. Unoriginal FC, over and out.